Hey, you guys, welcome back to FedBiz Exchange. I'm Michelle Brown, your coach and your mentor. In the previous video, I talked to you about Amazon making small businesses lazy. I know we don't think of it that way, but it really is a great question. I worry about businesses depending on Amazon to help them make money, and I discussed the reasons why. So I want to talk to you in this video about your own creation of Amazon. 7 ways to sell your own products and services to create your own Amazon. So how do you sell your own products and services to create your own Amazon? First of all, I want to tell you guys, stop depending on others to help you build your wealth. They're creating their wealth. You need to build yours. So you need to learn to fish. Even if you want to use Amazon or other suppliers, it doesn't matter. You have to realize you can do good business with people and still build great wealth because that's what others are doing. So where do you start? You start with your own market research as always. I know you guys are used to hearing me say that with government contracting, but it's that way with everything. I've built a number of businesses and I still am building businesses and I still have to do my homework. I still have to understand, number one, who my buyers are and where they will come from if I don't have them already. Because what I'm usually responding to is something that the market may have, but I'm hoping it's a niche where I can make it better for specific groups of people. And that's why and how you create products and services when there's something missing in the market, in the economy. So first, you need to understand your market is the key to how you sell your products and services. You need to understand what's going on in your market. Second, own your customer relationships, your client relationships, your consumer relationships by creating real relationships with them. You can't expect Amazon to create relationships with your consumers or your customers. You need to look at Amazon as a means to an end, or Etsy, or any of these other e-commerce platforms that are fast paced to just help you make money. They are a source for you to get your income flowing in. That's it. They're not going to have relationships with your customers or your consumers. So you need to create that. You should have income for your products and services coming from many different platforms. And I'm going to talk to you about 7 of those today. There are 7 ways that I'm going to discuss right now, although there are many more. But these are some immediate ways that you can start selling your products and services. And you don't have to do them all at once, but you should start somewhere, even if you're using the e-commerce platforms. Websites. You should have your own website. As a matter of fact, you probably should have more than one website to address a market. You don't have to, but you should at least start with one and make sure that people can buy things from your website. Most of the time, people will connect a store, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. The government contracting, that is another way. Now, some of you may say, I don't even know if the government buys what I'm selling. Well, I am always talking to you about your market research. Most of you will find the government is buying something, if not many things, that you would like to sell. Because remember, you need multiple streams of income. So you have to think bigger than where you are. You have to get out of that stuck position and imagine things. Start writing down things. Even if you don't start selling products for the government specifically right now and you have a commercial side, work your commercial side and find the time to manage to build yourself up with the government contract. So your own website, you can sell from there. Government contracts, you can get the government to be a customer. And remember what I say about having the government as a customer. That is a lifelong situation provided you don't do anything to destroy it. You can continue to sell to the government no matter what is going on, making really good money if you're doing things right. That will be a customer that no matter what the market situation is, you will be okay. This is why it only makes sense to do government contracting. Your own online store. You can have a store separate from your website. You should have both. You can create an online store where people might find you that way, but they can also find you through your website. Now, when it comes to websites, do you need to have a separate website than you do for your government contracts and your commercial? It depends on what you do, but at minimum, you should have on your website a way to address both. If one has nothing to do with the other, meaning you sell things on your commercial side that are not connected to your government side, you need two specific websites. And they don't have to be so fancy that it takes you weeks and thousands of dollars to get it done. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Your online store, your websites, and your government contract. Those are sources for you to sell your products or services. Those are platforms, your own platforms. Then you have direct to consumer. You should have a relationship with your customers. I don't believe in blasting customers or consumers with emails all the time, but some of you do believe in that. And some of you need to invest in email marketing and making sure that you're staying connected. I do believe that you need to have a relationship with your customer, talking to them and emailing them sometimes. There are some businesses that I love, but I don't want to receive emails from them every day. But a lot of you guys respond to that. That's just my personality and my style. But there are probably a lot of our customers that would like to hear from me in their email every day. But I just don't believe in that specifically. Do I believe in doing that sometimes? Yes. But I believe that everything I have to say should be relevant for my customers. I'm not going to make up things to say, but I will think of things that you guys need to communicate with you about. But I right now believe I need to better understand what you need, and that's direct to consumer. I'm talking to you directly. I'm not listening to other people tell me what you need all the time, even though other people's information is way relevant, probably more relevant than mine because I'm at a different stage in government contracting. So I need help understanding what you need. Affiliate marketing. I believe in that, and you will see me do that. You will see me in the future and on my podcast talk to people about their products and then invite them to allow me to share their products if their products will do well for my audience and my consumers. I will do that. So affiliate marketing is a big deal and it definitely works. People make millions and millions of dollars just doing affiliate marketing, whether it's with a large company or a small company. E-commerce platforms. Those are your Amazons, your Estes, and other platforms that I can't think of right now, but I will talk to you guys about those platforms. But in this case, you can do other platforms. Just make sure that you understand why you're doing it, know the fees, know how much money it's costing you, because some of these platforms suck you dry, okay? Make sure it's worth it. Referral programs. You can set up your own referral programs where people refer customers to you and you give them a commission or a kickback for how many people they refer to you. It's similar to affiliate marketing, but it can be done differently. So do you see how you could start planting these foundations? At minimum, I've just given you 7. That's how you create not just different streams of income, because this could be the same stream of income in the same market, in the same industry, but you could also have different markets with the same type of service or the same product. So you have to think that way. Money can come from all different directions. So think about that and get started.